Today, we're going to be talking about external self-awareness, also known as impact. It's where a person is very aware, or he or she understands and is able to evaluate the effect that they have on people and how these people perceive you. It means not that you are self-conscious, where you are consumed with how others see you, but you are aware that the things you do and the things you say do help to shape people's perception of you. If you are at work Monday morning, the Super Bowl just finished up on Sunday night, you come in, you're excited, and you're almost at the top of your lungs, talking about how excited you were about who won and what play happened and what was amazing. But you're doing it in an open plan office where maybe others were not as excited as you because their team was the losing team, or maybe they just want to work quietly because they're at work. You being aware of your impact, or the impact that your loud talking is having in the environment you're in, will allow you to say, hey, let's go talk over here in the break room. Or let's go in one of these conference rooms that's empty, a little huddle room, and we can talk about it some more. That's being or having external self-awareness, being aware of the impact you are having on others or on the people that are around you. Maybe you have a homeboy, a friend, who, when you joke about certain subjects or bring up certain topics, immediately gets angry, or she immediately gets quiet. It's all quiet and starts looking through the window, all pensive. Well, your external self-awareness will say that this particular subject is impacting this person not in a very positive way. So maybe I shouldn't broach the subject, or maybe this is not something we joke about. Well, maybe we could talk about it, but we're not going to joke about it because I have been developing my external self-awareness. I have been working on understanding the impact I have on others. I can't stress how important this is and how much it is not the same as being self-conscious. Being self-conscious, you tend to be more anxious and inhibited around people because you are worried about being judged the wrong way. Being self-aware means I'm just going to be aware of the things I say, the things I do, my behavior, because I'm taking note that when I do this, this happens. When I behave this way, I'm impacting people in this way. Maybe it's on social media where you need to be responsible with the things you say. You say something that's going to impact from the one person that follows you to the millions of people that follow you. It's being responsible and being aware that there are consequences to the things you say and to the things you do. Let's take a look then real quick at some of the benefits of external self-awareness. One of the things I think is really important when we're dealing with external self-awareness is that the things you do and say does and will always affect those who are in your immediate circle or your sphere of influence. The things you say influence how people think about you, how they feel about you, and sometimes how they themselves behave. You cannot be irresponsible with your actions. You must not be irresponsible with the things that you say. They do matter. They do matter. And external self-awareness is talking about how you impact others. Sometimes we end up in the same type of relationship over and over because we have not been developing our external self-awareness. We haven't realized that we're the ones that keep behaving in that behavioral pattern, or keep saying certain kinds of things that are impacting people. And now folks don't want to be around us. Now they'd rather be by themselves than to have to deal with you, and then you're confused every time. You're just, why am I always alone? You're just totally confused because you are not paying attention to the fact that the things you do and the things you say will either have consequences or there'll be something that will bless or pour life into a thing. Your actions can actually encourage someone or entice them or initiate something that was never there because you said something or you did something that caused them to feel better about themselves, to feel better about the relationship, to change their perception of you from one thing to another thing because of something you said or something you did. But when you are unaware of what you say and what you do because you think saying what you want to say and doing what you want to do is living your truth. It's you being true to yourself, when in fact it's actually you being irresponsible, and you need to develop your self-awareness and understand the impact you're having on others and be intentional in your relationships, be intentional with your career, be intentional in your workplace, be intentional with your external self-awareness.